These are so perfect, the bank doesn't even know the difference.
Every so often, you will have a hand in poker that gets off to a really strong start. Like this one, for example, where you flop 2 pair and manage to build a good pot as a result. Since you started the hand in the big blind, the strength of your hand is well disguised here too. So if your opponent is holding an ace here, you will likely get even more out of him if another ace does not come on the river. However, besides him hitting 3 of a kind or pairing his kicker with whatever his kicker may be, you have another concern here too, and that is called counterfeiting.
I'm sorry to have to tell you, your son has forged checks.
I have a payroll check here in like cash.
I'm working part-time at the church now. Just tell me how much yours and I'll pay you back.
$1.3 million.
Okay, counterfeiting in poker is a little different and not nearly as fun as watching a Leonardo DiCaprio movie. Counterfeiting happens in community card poker games where a board card duplicates or nullifies the strength of your hand. The board itself improves and in turn weakens your hole cards. If you're new to community card poker games, this can be a little confusing and rather aggravating when you realize it has happened to you. So getting back to that hand, if a 7 lands on the river, then your pair of 5s becomes useless in this hand because if your opponent holds an ace with any other card, he now has the best hand, where before you were ahead of a lot of his holdings such as these. The reason this happens is because you still have to use the best 5 cards in poker to make a winning hand. Your best hand here no longer includes the pair of 5s, but instead kings and 7s with an ace kicker. But your opponent shows you up with aces and 7s and a king kicker. He wins. Counterfeiting in poker happens much more in Omaha Hi-Lo because so many players are often holding low sequence cards. Here you have the low hand, but nothing for high. However, if a deuce lands on the river, your hand is now counterfeited because someone with an ace 3 has the better low now, as well as a straight for the high hand. The deuce here is the worst card for you and bad news all around. This is just another reason why you might want to keep a sharp eye out for counterfeiting situations and be aware of such a possibility when you're considering pot size control in the hand. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about playing and winning online poker, visit the Poker School at pattypowerpoker.com.
You're gonna have to catch me.